obviously a limited fixture programme this weekend with some clubs in FA Cup action. An opportunity to really put some pressure on the teams around Watford tonight if they could extend this winning run to beyond 2, which they haven't managed to do this season so far.
Yeah, and that's another, it's almost another border that we've got to break. I always think that the Friday night game, when you go in for promotion, it gives you an opportunity to put the points on the board early and let the teams worry about you that are playing tomorrow.
And Hughes has it inside the Watford half. Messina infield to Chalobah, who has his pocket picked by Nick Powell, and he can run at the 2 centre halves. He's got to do it all himself. Nick Powell goes on the outside of Sierralta, who forces him out of the penalty area. Leaves it for Clark to swing in the cross towards the far post. Feminir heads it away from McLean. Here's John Obi Mikel. His shot takes a deflection off Hughes and goes over the bar for the first corner of the night.
Yeah, sloppy from the midfield at Watford. First of all, Hughes, and then Chalobah tries to take too many touches, and Powell's just picked his pocket. Very, very clever player, Nick Powell. And eventually the ball comes in and it's headed away well. Prior to that, a very, very good ball in from McLean for the first test, really, for the Watford defence.
Norrington Davis on the left-hand side, midway inside the Watford half, plays it between Troost-Ekong and Feminir for McLean, and here's Powell at the near post, edge of the 6-yard box, then back to Klukas, deflects off Chalobah, might come to Allen, and now Jack Clark deflects off Messina and goes wide for a Stoke corner.
Again, a little bit sloppy from Chalobah when the ball came to him on the edge of the box, just couldn't sort his feet out to clear.
It was all a bit scuffed, wasn't it, the shot from Klukas, and then.
But they attack in numbers, similar to how we did against Barnsley on Tuesday night. We were getting 4 players into the box.
Collins leaves it for Clark, 10 yards short of the Watford penalty area, plays it into the edge of the box, and Powell, Sierralta holding him up, Messina helps him out, and between them, well, then the ball deflects into the Watford penalty area, and Troost-Ekong has to move smartly to deny Sam Klukas at the near post. Well, Sierralta had nicked it away from Powell. Messina's clearance was then charged down, I think off Powell, or off Collins, and it deflected into the penalty area.
Yeah, I think it's that's the 3rd occasion already in this opening first quarter of the game. Messina's tried to be a little bit too clever.
Feeds Deeney in the left wing position, level with the edge of the box. It's the infield for Chalobah. Now Hughes, nice little touch on the edge of the penalty area. Plays it back to Chalobah, and the goalkeeper parries it away. Lovely back heel from Will Hughes. Good surging run from Nathaniel Chalobah. And his shot was heading for the top corner, and Joseph Persek clawed it away and behind for a corner.
Good play in the end. I thought it was the build-up was a little too slow, and then a nice little 1-2 with some good back heel from Hughes. Back to Chalobah. I think he slapped at the finish a little bit.
Sierralta and Collins to leave each other alone. Cleverly with the corner. Suited got his head to it. Chalobah nods it back towards goal. Messina felt he was bundled over in the penalty area. Norrington Davis is robbed by João Pedro, but he can't keep the ball in. And Stoke have a throw in their left back position, but Adam Messina certainly with a strong appeal. He felt he was bundled over there, and he certainly wasn't going to be able to jump with Norrington Davis's arms round his shoulders.
Yeah, it certainly. I mean, it definitely looks like a foul.
McLean to deliver. Teased in and volleyed over the bar by Suter, who holds his head.
Yeah, you'd expect Klukas to score from there on his left foot.
It was Klukas who.
It fell about waist high. You know, technically, Klukas is excellent.
Collins finds Powell on the edge of the penalty area, and then Joe Allen with the volley, which, well, Klukas was closest to. He dragged it well wide, Joe Allen, and it was an attempt at goal, but Klukas was inches away from steering it on target. Powell challenging with Sierralta. It fell for Joe Allen, who took it down on his chest and then shot from 16 yards. And if Klukas had got something on it, then that might have been a test for Daniel Bachmann.
Yeah, he might have been offside if he'd got a touch on it.
Fires it across field, looking for Feminir. As Norrington Davis intercepts, referee Oliver Langford blows the half-time whistle. A scrappy first period. 3 Watford players round him. Then Feminier heads the ball back towards his own goal, and Powell intercepts. And Powell left hand edge of the penalty, plays it into the box, and the shot is parried by Bachmann. It was Joe Allen who got the shot away, and Daniel Bachmann was equal to it, parries it away to his left, picked up by Jack Clark, and here's Collins running around Messina and Hughes on the right hand side, turning it back towards the near post. Chalobah's in the way, and then slides into Clark, and the ball comes off Clark, and to then back off Chalobah and behind for a corner, but Daniel Bachmann equal to Joe Allen there.
It's a stunning save from Daniel Bachmann. We said his concentration level in the opening minute of the second half was good, to come and collect with his hands, and that was a fabulous save. At a nice height for him, but still, he's moved his feet a yard to the left.
João Pedro finds Troy Deeney, chips it into the box, and here's Sarr. Sarr, and the goalkeeper makes a powering save. Can João Pedro get there? Was João Pedro brought down? He was. Watford have a penalty. Well, wonderful football in the build-up. Deeney flicking the ball into the penalty area. Sarr was denied by Joseph Bursic. But as the ball spilled from the goalkeeper, João Pedro was first to it, and the goalkeeper brought him down. And Watford have a penalty with 62 minutes on the clock.
Well, fabulous play from Watford initially, and then a great save from Bursic, as you think Ismaïla Sarr is going to put the ball in with the outside of his right foot. But then João Pedro's pace off the mark just towed it past the goalkeeper, and a clear penalty. Now, what does Deeney do?
Well, we've seen it 4 times already this season from the skipper. He's gone on national radio and told goalkeepers that he goes down the middle. They've been getting their hands to them, but they can't keep them out. Such is the power.
You know I'm superstitious, so I'm going to say the same as I said on Saturday. Fancy him to roll one.
Troy Deeney against Bursic. Again fired. Such power from the captain. No chance for the goalkeeper. Watford have the lead. Mr. Dependable from the penalty spot. Troy Deeney at it again. His 6th of the season. It's Stoke City 0, Watford 1.
Well, it's a little bit, maybe a yard further to the keeper's right than Tuesday night, but still it's past the goalkeeper before he's had a chance to move. He does strike it so well.
Cleverly with a nice ball for Deeney, and Deeney's released Sarr. Sarr into the penalty area. Sarr shoots and finds the bottom corner. What a fine finish from Ismaïla Sarr to double Watford's lead. 2 in 5 minutes. Give Watford a huge lift at the Bet365 Stadium. Ismaïla Sarr firing in. He scored the winner at Vicarage Road, and he's doubled the Hornets' lead here. Deeney with the ball round the corner. He scored the first. He's made the second. Stoke City 0, Watford 2.
Fabulous finish from Ismaïla Sarr going in behind. He's not only hit it with good pace, the accuracy is perfection. Really well weighted pass from Deeney in behind too. Can't tell you how difficult a pass that is when the ball's coming from that angle, but it's just hit one of those divots right in front of the goalkeeper and bounced up almost in off the far post. Fabulous finish from Sarr.
João Pedro right on edge of the penalty area. Norrington Davis holds him up. Stoke do have men back now. Still João Pedro just shielding the ball, flicking it round Norrington Davis, who bundles him off the pitch, and the ball goes behind for a goal kick. Much to Watford's frustration. Is that not a foul, Tommy?
Well, it's undoubtedly a foul for me. The fact that he's off the pitch when he's fouling him makes it even worse.
He's got his elbow round in his throat. He picked up by Fletcher. Here's Collins. Running Matondo edge of the box. Fletcher now, Joe Allen flicks it into the box for Steve Fletcher. Steve Fletcher scores for Stoke. We have a grandstand finish on our hands. Steve Fletcher pierces Watford's defences. Some neat football on the edge of the penalty area, not dissimilar to the move that led to Watford's penalty with Deeney and Sarr. It was Joe Allen flicking the ball into the penalty area for the run of Steve Fletcher as the Hornets didn't clear their lines. Neat 1-2. Fletcher was onside this time, held off Messina, dinked it over Bachmann. And we've got 7 minutes to go. It's Stoke City 1, Watford 2.
That's clever play, excellent 1-2. Allen and Fletcher.
Into the last minute of injury time as Bursic fires it downfield again. Vokes flicks it on. Here's Nick Powell. Finds McLean, left-hand edge of the penalty area. His curling cross towards the far post. Headed wide by Harry Souttar, who'd stayed up. That was the chance for Stoke City. Harry Souttar, the centre half, getting on the end of McLean's cross, but steering his header a couple of yards wide. Can't find McLean, and Gakia clears. Referee blows the full-time whistle. It's 3 wins in a week for Xisco Munoz's side, and a first away win for the new head coach. Watford hold on under the Stoke barrage in the last 10 minutes. Troy Deeney scored the first, made the second.
Hey guys, click here for more video. Come on, click here.